Are you not getting results with the credit bureaus? Well, I'm going to show you another way on how you can dispute so you can start seeing some results and getting them things removed from your credit report. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, I'm going to show you another method on how you can get these collections off your credit report that's hurting your credit score from blowing up. So with that being said, go grab a pen, go get some paper, and you got to get you something to drink. Cause woo, class is going to be a good one. Hey, welcome to today's lesson. So in the previous lessons, we talked about using the CFPB, using the Attorney General's office, using the secret letter, using the 7-step process on how to get things removed from your credit report, right? Leveraging the inaccuracies and pinpointing everything, right? I showed you, walked you through everything, basically showing you step by step on putting everything together, looking at the actual credit reports and just putting things together to get things removed. However, sometimes the credit bureaus like to play crazy. Sometimes the CFPB will close out your complaint. Sometimes the Attorney General office won't look at your disputes or won't get things removed. However, there are other ways you can go about getting things removed, and I'm gonna show you a different way and actually taking the fight to the actual debt collection agency versus just waiting on the credit bureau, just waiting on the CFPB, just waiting, right? However, let's take the fight to them. Hey, this is just a warning. When it comes to fighting with the debt collectors, you need to know your rights. You need to know the FDCPA. Make sure you read your rights because they're gonna violate you. When they say that you actually owe this money or they say that they validate this debt or whatever they say, hey, you need to know your rights because you wanna be able to pinpoint and show these different violations so you can get them, so you can show the law on how they violated you so you can get those accounts removed from your credit report. Because if you don't, they're gonna keep on going back and forth. They're gonna say that you owe this money and you're gonna be upset and you're gonna be stressed out, you're gonna have anxiety. However, make sure you know your rights. Make sure you know the FDCPA, Read your rights. I'm gonna show you a few violations. However, well, I'm gonna have it in the description on some of the violations. However, the first course of action which you wanna do when you're gonna actually dispute with them is make sure, hey, get my dispute playbook. Hey, if you haven't got it, get it. What you want to do is when you send, because you got to send off to every single collection agency, right? So it's not like when it comes to the credit bureaus where you can send off one letter and you dispute and everything. You got to send individual letters to every single collection agency that you have on your credit report. So the first thing you want to do is grab this dispute playbook, and then you want to use this letter that I have, right? The validation of debt. So according to the credit report, right? According to the credit report, it clearly states that the quote unquote company said that you allegedly owe money. So the letter which you want to write is, yo, your company said I allegedly owe money, but I'll pay under one condition, right? Just one condition. And I have 3 conditions on here. So I'm gonna give you one of the conditions. So a copy of a contract binding both parties, right? So we know that a corporation can't sign for anything, right? A corporation can't sign for anything, right? It has to be 2 living human beings that signs for a contract to be a binding contract. 2 living human beings have to sign that contract. So it has to be either you and another person sign it. Now that is a contract. Now that's a binding contract. It can't be you and a corporation. No, that's just how it works. So that's one of the ways you can get, and I'm clearly is going to show that they're not going to be able to send you all the proof of these 3 things that I talk about because it's not possible for them to do it. So once you do get it back, quote unquote, get it back, you're probably going to get an application back. Yo, that's not validation of debt. That's clearly not a validation of debt. So the first thing you want to do is send this letter. Now, once you send this letter, they're going to send you back, application. Now, with this application, it's not a contract. It's not a contract. You applied. That's not a contract. There's no wet signature of you and the actual another human being signing something. So make sure you send this off first. Now, once you send this off and they come back with the foolishness, now you're gonna get them right where you want them, right? All right, so now that we have the application back, quote unquote application, because it's not a contract, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna file a complaint with the BBB. So we're gonna click on file a complaint, click on right here. I'm gonna click on file a complaint. Now once you click on file a complaint, here's what you're gonna do. I wanna file a complaint against the business and have the BBB help me get a resolution to my problem, right? So file a complaint. Now you're gonna look up the business name. So look on your you should have it. You should already have it, but just go ahead and put this is Convergent. Most people already know who Convergent is. No to above questions. No, right? And then click on continue. It's very simple. Now, after that, what you want to do is go ahead and put your personal information. First name, last name, email address, phone number, address, right? City, state, zip code, country. Fill out everything that you need to fill out. Here's what you're going to do. Clearly show you. Make it a little bit bigger. So, Consumer Dave, my email address, consumerdave@gmail, phone number, and it's a fake phone number, address 123 Main Street, city, Orlando, Florida, zip code 32818, right? Then you're going to click on continue. Now, once you click on continue, did this occur within 12 months? Yes or no? Then you go ahead, and then what you want to do is go ahead and tell them the problem. Just describe everything. So describe what you did, send the letter off and everything. However, I have a little something for you, of course, just something you can put in the problem. So click on this, and it was really simple, man. You can either talk about when you send the letter in and just put everything that happened, right? So I'm not liable for the debt with account name, put the account name, Convergent, and do not have a contract with Convergent, right? So you're gonna put the account name, so it could be Sprint or T-Mobile, whoever, the name. And they did not provide me with the original contract like I asked. So what's a fair resolution? So the fair resolution is credit report or other, and then provide explanation, and then go ahead and put the explanation. Hey, I demand this account be deleted from my credit report. And then, hey, upload documents if you want to upload documents. Also, if you want to upload some of the stuff that you did with the Fair Credit Reporting Act and how they violate your rights and all that, right? You can upload all those documents. However, it's all up to you. So once you do that, you're going to click on continue, and that is it. Click on submit, and then we're going to go ahead and submit, and then you should get an email back from the BBB. Hey, the BBB should be your last resort. Now it's time to start building, because you don't set your secret letter off. You don't file your complaint with the CFPB. You don't file your complaint with the Attorney General's office. Now, in the meantime, you're waiting for the results to come back to go ahead and start disputing and getting things removed. However, in the meantime, during the time of the waiting period, what you want to do is start adding some positive accounts. Start adding some positive accounts on your credit report, because you want to make your credit profile really thick, right? You want to have at least 5 or 10 accounts reporting, and you can have at least 10 open. That's good. However, it's okay, because you already had previous accounts that are in good standings, that are closed. But what you want to do is start adding some positive, because you're removing all those negative. You're messing up your age, because you're removing all those accounts off your credit report. But now you got to start adding some positive accounts, so you can go ahead and build up the positive and let the positive reflect on your credit report, so you can see your credit score take off and be able to get that house, car, or whatever you want for your business. So I'll see you in the next class.